the ammo box.
Exactly. Laat ek net my fucking pille drink voordat ek my dag begin. God, laat my bloeddrukkie vandag opstoot nie. Ek is al te suur, gaan nie vandag skree hierso nie.
Asseblief, my kop is seer, ek wil nie 'n geraas in my ore hê nie.
Ek moet fucking in die reis, hierdie kak moet fucking gou gebeur.
Ja, nee, dit sal gou wees, my vriend, sal gou wees. Alright.
Nog by fucking, ek gaan nou by my McDonald's stop, ek sal vir Plotman se fucking babbelas McDonald's eet.
Ja, dit klink nou fucking lekker.
Nee, wat hy nodig het is 'n fucking groen ambulans. En slapchips met baie, ja, jy weet 'n groen ambulans, grandpa en slapchips met baie sout in zijn.
Of 'n lekker brandweer vetkoek ou.
Oh, hier raai fucking reg. Jy weet jy mis ek regte catfish slapchips ou. Yes.
Ja, met 'n Russian in.
Bra, here, jy kry nie hierdie kakkie nie. As jy dit wil hê, moet jy fuck off Dubai toe. Hier's 'n local Suid-Afrikaanse winkeltjie waar daai kak verkoop, maar here, dit is ongoddelik ver vir Russian and chips ou.
Dis poes lekker nou.
Maar jy's ook in Dubai, is jy nie?
Ja, ek is ook hier so.
Ja, daar by hypermarket.
Ek ken dit baie goed, ja.
Maar die fucking hypermarket.
Jy weet, bly jy fisies in Dubai of waar bly jy?
Nee, so hier uit, in die woestyn.
Wat jou area wat jy bly?
Tussen Dubai en Allen.
Ek nou praat ons dieselfde taal.
Yes, so. Ek bly fucking, ek skuif na Madam toe ou. Ek werk ek gaan nou Madam toe skuif.
Honger asseblief.
Dis net hier by my, ja.
Ja, ek skuif einde van die maand, einde hierdie maand skuif ek Madam toe. Dit ons basis en goeders skuif, ek skuif na Madam toe ou. Daar in die middel van fucking niks en nêrens.
Ja, ons ry duine hier by Madam.
Ja. Ek gaan nou hier na hierdie training sessie. Jy weet waar is in Kampo?
Nee, ek is seker nie.
Oh ja.
Dude, as jy vir jou ek weet nie hoe groot is jy op die uitgaan en 'n paar goeters weet so met ander Suid-Afrikaners doen nie. Maar in Kampo is daar net buite Madam so 5 km buite Madam. Ja, en dis die fucking local gathering spot van al die fucking Suid-Afrikaners hou.
Ek gaan dit nou opsoek want ek is nogal juist af môre en oormôre.
Ja, so ek gaan nou hier na hierdie training sessie dan fok ek deur Madam toe. Daar's blykbaar 'n fucking kamp situasie aan wat hulle Boy Scouts en goeters moet doen. Ons instrukteurs en almal is daar. So oor die meeste van die naweke dan fucking pak jy ons. Dis 'n camping site basically. Jy kamp in die sand.
Okay.
Maar
ons het ons 'n minuut oor. Okay.
Ek sal jy na die tyd vertel.
Okay, great.
Okay. Guys, I'm not gonna wait for all this other guys to I'm not gonna ask for boot camp. If they miss. This is Trillivan. Los jou camera uit. Cancel. Okay. Guys, do you all know the basics of the game? The overall objective of what the game is about in a Molson?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you know that basically it is about like when we do conflict for argument's sake, we need to work as a squad together, taking over objectives, like spots, objectives, yeah. Let's say strategic objective spots, like they got Washington, New York, all those bases. So what is the first thing, usually? What is the first thing? Okay, before we solve that actually, sorry, you all know your button loadouts on your games, like the basic stuff. I take that. You know your basic loadouts.
Ja, ja.
Trek aan jou klere. Jy's nie fucking spesiaal.
Profie, jy worry oor petty goeders, jy het 50 minute oor.
Ja. Maar die ding is dat op die einde van die dag as ons almal nie saamwerk en een man word nerveus en klaam wees, dan jy weet dan op dit disrupt die hele storie. Okay. What's the first thing? What's the first thing? If all of you know your keys, if you take a base, what's the first thing you do? What is the heart and soul of a conflict game, for argument's sake? What do you need?
All the radio tower.
No. Okay, boys, we're gonna start with the bare basics. Follow me. Turn around and follow me.
Okay.
Over here. Okay. Line up for me. Line up for me here. Line up.
Run supplies.
You're on Xbox or...
Line up for me. This behind me is the blood of the base. We need supplies. Yeah. So we all need to work together to get supplies, because the supplies is the blood of the base. Like I said, it helps us to get this, the towers up and everything. Does all of you know about how? Obviously, all of you know how base building works.
Yeah.
Hurry up with any cock.
Yeah, guys, your mics, please. Mics.
Someone is explaining the salary payslip. You don't want to hear it?
Ja, Valja.
Valja op sy vrou, sy gaat hom nou bliksem.
Valja. Okay, nou.
Valja, please cut your mic.
Wag hou. Hy sal binnenkort vinnig agterkom. PT is nie snaaks nie.
Nou, profie vat die kakkie.
Okay, line up, vorm op.
Fill up the spots.
Hy sal weer terugkom as hy reg is. Dan sal hy verstaan kom. Dan hom sê hy sal volkom 100 meter elke keer hardloop totdat hy weer aan kan luister. So yeah, like I was saying, can I Afrikaans praat? No, engineer, like let me do English. Yeah, ons kan Engels praat. Okay, so the thing is, we'll sort him out quickly. So the main objective always is, we need, as soon as we take over, get supplies. You understand? So we need to get supplies. The supplies need to start running, so we can all trill around voor je los achter. Want as ons kom by hierdie bootcamp training is 'n baie meer ernstiger. Ek is gerestrikt op time en ons baie goed is met cover.
Okay, hy is besig met 'n belangrike oproep. Continue goeders.
Okay. So ons het jou main tent, jy het jou supplies, kom loop stadig gou saam met my deur. Like jy net jouself kan familiar maak, so jy kan make yourself familiarizing of wat ek gaan in Engels praat en sê. Just walk through to familiarize yourself with what the supply depots could look like. So I put 4 down. These are 4 different types that you can get. So familiarize yourself, guys. So you got that. It's like you will always find a container with stuff like that, and it will always have like little, this little sign in front
and
of it.
Is that the same for Russian and American sides?
Both sides. So both sides.
Sorry, Profi, if I could chip in for a second, if you don't mind.
Yes.
I found that the supplies don't always have this little signboard. But if you see boxes on the floor with this sign, with this logo on them, it also means supplies. So you won't always find supplies next to steel containers like this, but you'll also find them in warehouses, in stacks, and just brown boxes.
I just didn't put up the tents because I didn't. The tents obviously stands out. Everybody knows what supplies looks like. I will quickly run into the tent.
My point is, if you just explore, there's always supplies to be found close by.
Just follow me to the main tent. Yeah, I'm just going to show you now. As you can see, there's no supplies in this tent. You see that next to the tent. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like this and say, edit, and oof. As you can check now, Bob's your uncle, it's got supplies. So you'll have tents with these boxes. These are supplies. And then once you get supplies, obviously everybody should know that you run into your command post inside. Look inside, guys. Follow me on this side so I can stand on the other side. We've got this little table here with a board, which is your building board. This is where we build. You go and you click on it. Inside you will find, everybody knows there's a radio relay, ammunition depot or supply. point a light vehicle maintenance, but it is all rank restricted. Rank restricted. So I'm placing one thing down now. So okay, there is obviously as privates and corporals, you start off as private. You can build nog nie bou nie, Wolf. So as privates, you can only build like your.
Nee, gaan jy aan.
Okay, fok dan weg.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so the thing is, remember, as you all know, the bare basics is like, you're going to start off with a radio tower. I'm placing that, the radio tower I'm going to be placing behind the main tent or building. So I want...
Prof, kan ek jou 'n vraag vra?
Praat, ek is hier, jy het 'n vraag.
If one builds more than 2 radio towers on a camp, what does that mean?
Nothing. It's a waste of resources.
Copy.
Okay.
Dit gee jou net 'n ander spawnplek.
Nee, ja, dit is basically dit is vir primary spawn. In plaas van 1 spawnpunt het jy nou net 2 spawnpunte, maar jy het dit nodig. It's a waste of resources.
But can that help your team? For instance, they break 1 radio tower, and then you have a backup maybe for your guys to spawn on that camp.
But you only got a certain distance of which you can build in. So it means you're always going to see it. Okay, follow me, guys. We're not going to do this first one.
With a quick question as well, just on supplies.
Okay. Okay, wait. I want everybody, not a line, just form around me, like in front of me, just form it like a half moon. Nobody behind me, okay? The question?
Yeah. So what I've picked up on the games with the supplies is that this main area will need supplies. The armory will need supplies. The whatever. All of the places.
No. What it means? Okay. So yeah. To answer you that question, once you start off with, I think it's 600 supplies that you can put at the main tent. But once you put down like an arsenal, a vehicle depot, heavy vehicle depot, that your arsenal, your supply amount increases. So that helps. And then remember, always your biggest thing that you should also build. Okay, I'm going to get to that, but okay. Nightshade, do me the honors of just constructing this quickly for me. That's your little spade. Everybody knows your little spades.
Jimmy, so basically just increases your supply quantity that you can store.
Yeah, to put it like that.
So you don't need to sit and bring supplies to each thing that you've got.
You can. It just means you can put it down there at that specific spots. Okay. So
I see.
I just want the guys quickly to construct. Paul, pas op now. Fly. Just careful there, guys. Okay. The other guys with spades. Construct the other stuff.
Guys, just remember, if you put on a secondary radio tower, it increases the time it takes the enemy to take your base. But with that in mind, you're wasting resources as well.
Yeah.
So that will cause the team to do another supply run that takes the team out of the equation to assist with a different base. Just take that in consideration.
Okay. So
Ek wou net seker gemaak het.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. I want one answer. One person to answer me. What is the purpose of this radio tower?
Communication.
Long range comms.
Exactly. So this is the first thing you're supposed to build when we put up a base, not the Arsenal Barbies depot over here where everybody wants to run and kit up. Because I'm going to tell you, the kit you got on now, you guys saw it first, and the ones who had the ops last night, iron sights worked.
Definitely.
Yeah, the iron sights are OP. I agree. Profi, question.
Yes. Okay. Okay, wacht net. Not just doing Chewbacca now, eh? You're doing a Chewbacca. Okay.
How about now?
Better, there we go. Now, that question?
I can't remember what it was.
I just heard Chewbacca and that's it. Alright, okay, so yeah, like, when it pops in, maybe along the way you can ask away, so no problem. Okay, morning you two guys, mornings. Okay,
Prof, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you fine?
Okay, my question is, the main base that we spawn at,
Yeah.
we don't need to build a radio tower there, do we? Or do we need to...
Yes, it's part of communication.
Okay, so the next radio tower up won't work unless you build one at coastal also. Oh, sorry, not coastal, main base.
You can build one at the next one, but remember, if you open your map, you're not going to see it here, but on the conflict, you see that little red line. It's not just supply lines, it is communication lines as well.
Okay.
And you will see that you can't spawn at that base.
Well, that's my point. I've noticed you can spawn at main base without a radio tower, but you can't spawn at other bases without radio towers.
Yeah, because it's like... but
I'm just asking because it can save you that, you know, especially if you need to get in and get going, instead of building the radio tower, you can...
No, but you can build up... you can build a radio tower, but you don't need an arsenal. You understand? At first, because that's why I say everybody runs to be an arsenal Barbie and stand there for hours hogging the resources and supplies to keep themselves up. Go run the objective to get the next point. I mean, once main base has like enough resources, then yeah, you can go kit yourself up. So because and then remember, field hospitals generate supply. Always like if you're high enough rank. Field hospital for supplies. But I think that if there's any other questions, this should like cover the basics of base building. You know, like what is important: your radio tower, your supplies, and then obviously once you're high enough rank, put down a field hospital. All of you know what a field hospital looks like in game. It's that little hospital section with the medical tents, with the the rooi kruis, you can erase. That's it.
Guys, just a tip. If you start the game with a fresh map, build your radio tower and move to a heavy vehicle depot that opens the method of transportation and supply transport. The arsenal can come afterwards.
Okay, cool.
Okay, basically what he was saying is that the first thing before arsenal, let's say the second thing after a radio is a heavy vehicle depot. That's the second thing you would build, because then you got like, you know, you can spawn a truck for the transport supplies and that stuff, you see. Okay. Alright, okay, so...
Is there an easy way, I suppose, actually I think I've answered this for myself, but to tell what's already been built for each base that's been taken over? Like you arrive there fresh.
Yes, if you open your map and you zoom in on it, it will show little icons. No, it won't show here. I think it might. Just if you guys go to the airport.
You can also go to the command tent into the build menu, and at the bottom left it shows you all the buildings built.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. On this one it doesn't. But if you're on conflict and you go onto a certain zone, you'll see like a little lightning strike. That is your you know, your radio.
Radio.
Our arsenal has got like little, I think, 2 bumps.
Looks like a little gravestone.
Yeah, it's got like everything's got there. It shows. Okay. All right, guys. Just to the back of the radio tower.
That's 25 minutes in.
Yeah. I'm gonna. This is the final one over here. Then we're gonna go over 4-0 and stuff.
Do you want to move into frequency?
Parla.
Which frequency?
35.
Okay. We all know this. We all know the radio. Radio etiquette, guys. Radio etiquette. Remember.
Radio check.
No. Sorry, we're not doing radio check. Okay, don't press buttons. Listen up, yourself.
And Prof.
Okay. So
right,
listen, guys. Right? Very important.
Yeah,
like I explained last night for the guys in the ops as well. You've got an IC in charge. He's on one radio channel. He talks with the squad and he talks with the other ICs. You know, like he'll talk to you in vicinity like this, but on a squad he'll talk on a platoon channel. He's part of the platoon leadership. You understand? Squads has got their own radio channels. You guys all know how to change your radio channels, don't you?
Copy. Yes, copy.
Yeah, so that's why we're trying not to hog platoon chat. Because if you hog platoon chat, the commander can't communicate with, you know, the ICs as well. If everybody talks over platoon chat, it is a massive mess. That's why we always try to keep platoon chat clear and let the squads keep in there, you know, like, I mean, Kalahari, you guys, I know you guys use sometimes squad chat or mostly Discord. I know you guys try to stay off platoon chat as much as possible. Okay. Yeah, it's understandable. Okay, and then in the Molsum ops and stuff, you got the radio man, which is also important because the IC is the in charge is supposed to convey the message to the radio man who conveys on a separate channel because he's got 3 channels.
Morning, instructor, prof.
Môre. Ek sê opvang later, né? So the thing is, there's 3 channels for the radio operator. He's got the ICs, you know, the platoon chat, he's got the squad chat, and he's got the command chat. So ICs convey message to the radio operator who then relays that on the command channel back to us as command. So you understand that, the basic radio. I'm not gonna go too much in depth about like radio etiquette, but I mean it's like we keep it professional. As nie van hey jou ma se kom fucking in vir my, you know, like that up. I'm just using, you know, Cape Town slang, don't worry guys.
Tensy it's anonymous.
Yeah, unless like some people who change their squad names now your ma, so yeah. But the thing is, guys, I want us to have fun. I mean, like last night, I know it was intense, I know it was chaos.
Sorry, Kevin, of as sy naam Donkey Peel is, né?
Ja,
dan kan jy nie anders nie.
Okay. So, guys, do you understand the basics about radio usage? All of you. I want to make sure all of you understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, prof.
Okay, all right. Okay, guys, so you understand the base building. We understand the bare focus on what the game is about. We radio usage. Okay, the reaching of the towers, the supply runs, you do understand. Okay.
Guys, sorry, Prof, can I interrupt quickly?
Yeah.
Guys, if you don't understand the basics after this, right, go back, play the tutorial. The tutorial will show you also what to do, how to do it. This is more in-depth how to succeed in a conflict and how to outplay the Russians, especially with the US. The US guys usually fucking tend to overload themselves, which is unnecessary with supplies, which is your weapons. The thing of running 2 primary weapons is useless. You never use both of them. So this is to teach you how to do the basics and survive in a conflict. Running 2 weapons, it's useless. Spare your supplies. If you don't know how to build a base, go play the tutorial. They'll show you that as well.
Yeah, I was just going to touch on quickly on loadouts. Loadouts is like, okay guys, the basic setup you got there, the basic setup you got on you now, is literally all you need. If there is enough supplies, you can basically just get yourself. I'm not an infantry guy like you now, but so all I usually do is with my medical supplies, I have 2 bandages, 2 morphine, 1 saline, and then the tourniquet as medical supplies. Your ammo, start off with your 6 mags and your gun, you understand? So remember that primary, if you want to add something extra to your back, a law that, you know, the rocket launcher, it's a disposable for us, and a, you know, the Soviets has like a different loadout. So okay, you understand that. Try to keep it the bare minimum because weight plays a factor as well. Okay, so you do understand your loadouts. Try to keep it as light as possible, but don't be a Rambo and have like 10,000 stuff. 10,000 stuff on you. We're not Rambos, because if you hog up yourself with ammo and you know, like guns and stuff, you're using supplies which could have helped a next player get his medical supplies. Do you understand that? Everybody?
Copy. Yeah.
Clear? Okay.
Yes,
okay. Enough on loadouts. Run with me. We're just going to stand here quickly, next to each other. Hold on quickly, I'm going to be with you now. I just want to do something. Okay, monster.
Ja, ek voel beroerd. Fuck.
Voel je beroerd?
If your mamba, chommy.
Okay, just stand there.
Kan je nou 'n granaat gooi? Laat ons met 'n granaadrol doen of iets.
Ja, as jy granaat val dan fok hardloop jy net.
No, no such thing as chivalry in this game.
Alright, okay, Vikia, guys, you all know Soviets. You know what a Soviet layer? Hold on, I'm going to give you an idea.
Friendly fire.
No shooting.
Met die nuwe update kan jy nie net jou loadout verander nie. Jy moet eers corporal en hoër gerank word om sekere loadouts te vat.
Yeah, in the update it's all going to be rank locked.
Yeah, and does anybody know when this is going to drop for like the consoles?
No, not entirely sure. Hey, I've been keeping
Nobody
an eye on
knows.
it.
Wat kyk jy so vir my, die
It's
probleem?
already on PC though, if I may
Jy
ask.
sal nie so met
Yeah,
praat
but
nie.
that's just like a test.
Jy sal labs doen.
Or August or November or whatever, yeah.
I didn't say that, but yeah.
Okay, this is the basic Soviet guy. This, or you know, the khaki color that they wear. This is your basic AK. It's safe, don't worry. I will not shoot you guys. Okay. Plot, stand next to me. What's the difference? What's the difference?
Ja, oplag, fuck.
I see
There's
no
one,
difference.
I'm going to put it in plain Afrikaans. Daar's 'n moerse verskil hier. So why do you guys still team kill?
Want van die spelers se oor sit in hulle gat.
The thing is, okay, if you look in your inventory, you should have a pair of binoculars. If you're unsure, use that binoculars to identify.
Sorry, may I just say in that same breath that certain players that like to go pick up the other team's gear, if I see you wearing Russian gear, I'm shooting you. And I'm asking later.
Just on that note, in the new updates, you won't be punished by team kills if your team is wearing the opposite uniform.
Oh,
so there won't be
fantastic.
any punishments for that. So if you see a Soviet and you're in the US, you shoot him, bro.
Unless he talks to you and he makes a plan.
Yeah, unless there's an info, yes.
Skiet eers, vra later.
Unless it's, okay guys, unless it's like, yeah, if you do info and that for intelligence purposes, it is understood. But okay, so you can see the difference. There's a Mursa difference.
Okay, so the differences are you can see the chest plate for the Soviets. Okay, the Soviets are wearing a normal chest plate. The US don't. You can see the color he's wearing a camouflage uniform. The Soviets don't, the normal loadouts for the Soviets don't actually have a camouflage uniform, but you'll have to just be aware and take note of the differences in the uniform. The other things to know, he's not wearing a default Soviet helmet, but the Soviet helmets will always have, you'll see a shine to the helmet. If you see it from far,
I'll just fetch one quickly.
Yeah, just go into a default. You don't often see oaks hitting up like that.
Yeah, it looks like the plain kakke's duck.
Basically, yes.
Okay, so check the helmet for the US, and then check the helmet for the Soviets. You can see the difference. You're looking at the shine on the helmet. And then obviously you'll have to take note of the weapon. Unless the US has picked up a Soviet weapon, you can see the wooden handstock, the wooden butt, and then obviously the mag. And if you can draw your weapon plot, you can see that it's a big difference. So when you're looking with the binoculars, those are the key things you're looking at. Uniform, chest plate, helmet, and weapon they are carrying.
Okay.
Thanks, Prof. All yours.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Do me a favor. Just huddle up all together. Okay. Dankie, Plot. Jy kan maar terug gaan. Huddle up close to each other. I'm just quickly going to change gears.
We play a bit of grab ass now. Nice ass here. Now you guys are going to start worrying about me.
Oh, it's too late for that, Alpha. We all already worry about you.
Ja, leen het op. Ja, leen het op.
Ja, ek weet wat jy wil sê.
Leen het op. Hey, leen het op.
Huddle up.
Okay, laat ek op gaan met dak so.
Huddle. Dit moet die kant aan skiep. Die kant weg. 16. Alright. Okay, let's get involved. Stefan, samen met ons. Okay, huddle up. Okay, no. Okay, there we go. Okay, everybody's huddled up.
Gooi.
Superman, Owen, Superman, en boef. Wow. Waar is ons nou? Okay, guys.
Binne in jou moeder se huisie.
Alright, everybody line up on this line. From that end, over there, each get yourself a target. Now, who's shooting?
Ek.
Was Jay?
Ja,
Alright.
sorry.
Allemaal,
Ek het probeer safety.
That's right, jy moet volgende deur jou knoppies asseblief.
Gaan kyk jy man.
Police college, né?
Ja, het voel 'n bietjie soos wat ek volgende jaar moet gaan doen.
Okay, kom staan gou nee, voor die lyn, jy moet agter die lyn wees, kom. Okay, I'll be your shooting range instructor. Okay, call, just stand up. Now, everybody, standing position, Wolf, stand. Okay, guys, okay, let's start with you. Plot, aim, should drop a target for me. Okay, go kneeling for me. One shot. Okay, prone, down. Okay, come on back again. Sien jy, dis baie makliker as jy lê om te skiet. Minder sway, okay. Lenny, Jimmy, stand. Fire. Whenever you're ready. Okay, late kneeling.
Die gaan hom maar baie lank vat.
Down. I say, op maar vir my. Okay, dwarf, jou weer. Dwarf. Okay, as dwarf terugkom, dan sal hy toe maar wolf, hy gaat jou skiep, fok. Alright, call, your turn. One shot on, then standing, one shot on target. Kneeling. Once it pops up. Prone. Okay, dwarf, ek kom terug na jou toe. There we go.
Ek is nou by julle, net vir my vrou met gou die altyd.
Is reg?
No pressure, hè?
Ja, no pressure. Kneeling. Prone.
Prof, kan jy ook op die radio praat, dat ek het mooier kan hoor, asseblief?
Hy doen call-outs om te skiet.
Okay, I'll be there now with you. Ek gaan nou praat met jou, okay?
Okay, engineer.
Die wasmachine is aan, so kan jy nou mooi hoor.
Nou dit, so vir my sê.
Prone. Okay, perfect. Okay, follow up. Kneeling. Whoa.
Nee, daar was die heat.
Daar is die heat. Maar okay, nee, it's alright. Okay, val je op. Val je op. Okay. Alright, Alpha, jy weer. Alpha, go for it. Een staan. Kneeling. Okay, prone. Okay, it's fine. It's right at the target. Okay.
Sorry, ek het bietjie skuins gaan lê.
That's right, Trillim. Stam op. Jy is klaar. Alpha, jy is klaar, jy moet opstaan. Okay. Alright, Trillim aan. Jou weer. Nice. Kneeling. Prone.
Okay, back on. Okay, guys, is Dwarf back yet?
Ja, ek's terug.
Okay. Dwarf, jou beurt hou. Enige target. Pak en call. Kneeling.
Nee, nie leaning, nie. Kneeling.
Op die knie.
Knie, van knie. Nie lê nie, een op. Sy. Prone, plat. Buckle. Okay, and up.
Okay, guys. Now do me a favor. Look on the bottom right. Who of you have set your sights from 300 to 200? Be honest.
Prof, ek het nie geweet jy kan dit doen nie.
So you see, the thing is, now the reason why most of the guys struggle is because you don't zero your sights. So on keyboard and mouse, guys, you will push page up, page down on your keyboard. On PlayStation, yeah, it will be as follow. The D-pad up and down.
Sorry.
No. Okay, so you understand how important is zeros for sighting, you know, to zero? You guys understand it?
Yeah.
Prof, jy praat met die platoon chat van die ouens en my moes net
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. So you understand how important it is to zero your sights beforehand?
Copy.
Okay, alright,
Yeah.
guys. So
How
that
do you do
covers
that
basically
again?
On keyboard and mouse it
Sorry.
will be page down and page up. Okay, yeah. Going. Okay. Alright. Okay, you got that? Okay, guys. Now, okay.
Sorry.
You got that basically done. So the next thing is very important. I'm coming down to the basic navigation. Okay, everybody's got a map. Huddle up next to me, in front of me. Okay.
Prof, kan jy 'n crash course op distancing doen vir ons?
Ja, ek sal daai alles vir jou uit ek sal die crash course oor distancing hoe om te skat en al daai goedjies te doen.
Ja.
Okay, alright. Guys, I'm gonna teleport us quick. Hey,
Safeties.
put your guns away. Put your guns away, people.
Quick question, Prof. Quick
Down,
question.
guys. Yeah, I'm listening.
I arrived a bit late. How do I holster my weapon?
Okay, that will be right on the D-pad. Hold it and and X. Right and X. There we go. Alright, guys. Okay. I'm gonna teleport us quickly to a location. It's the final part of this. Is everybody ready? Okay.
Ja, ek voel uit tussen hierdie groep.
Check.
Okay, let us. We are flying, guys. We are flying. Imagine we are in a helicopter. Where's the helicopter sounds, guys? I'm not getting any sounds here.
We're going down.
We moet opstyg, man. We moet opstyg.
Okay, let's go check
for the engine.
Alright. We're in the middle of a field, guys. Do you know where you are?
Fear in the jungle, baby. You're gonna die.
Vernon, Cappy.
Okay, sweet, simple, short, guys. Listen, I want to make this easy. Take out your compass.
Prof. Sit maar op die punt. Nee, fucking weet jy nou. Sit maar op die punt waarna toe hulle gaan.
Okay, ek gaan vandag net vanaf jou teleport. Ek gaan ons salt spot gou doen wat ons laas gedoen het, né?
Ja,
dink reg.
Jy weet presies wat ons daai ding gedoen het. Okay, en dan kan ek mooi meer daaronder aan as 'n fok bietjie ver weg. As hy perfect. Alright guys, if you open your maps, it shouldn't tell you where you are, but it's gonna show you where we are. Do you see on the maps where we are?
Yep.
Okay. Do you know how to read that grid reference?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me an example how you're gonna read that grid reference for me. In which grid are we?
9318.
93?
9318.
Negative, sir. Negative. That's a big negative. Remember.
116 cross at 049.
Good attempt, but negative. Okay, I will teach you the proper way. Everybody can hear me? Cool? Okay, so it will be read. Grid 092 break 016. Is it 016 or is it 018? God, my oor is so swak.
018.
Sorry, 018. Het gelijk so 6. Okay, so it's 092 break 018. 092, because remember, we start from the left, like they say, down the corridor, up the stairs. So we go from left,
and then north things.
Yeah, we're going from left to right, down to up. So you got that, guys? So we are in, remember, so because we're in the, we on the right of the 92 and we on the left, we just before 93. We're not in 93 yet. That is how you read it. I saw that with the mapping location where guys placed when I gave you a grid reference for the helis last night for the exfil. You guys popped it in the block next to it. So now you understand how it works. Just remember, down the corridor, up the stairs. Left to right, down to up. Okay, I'm going to give you a spot on the map where I want you to navigate. I am going to give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'm going to listen to what the grid location is, and then you got there's a helo there for exfil. If you're not there, we're going to leave without you guys. So the grid would be 094 break 011. 094 break 011. Do you all copy that?
Copy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, hoekom staan julle nog hier so? You guys are gone. You're supposed to be going already. Have your navigators ready. Flyby. I'm gonna move us, okay?
Okay.
That's how it goes.
Good luck, boys.
Koopman weet waar hy gaan, volg hom net.
Yep.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure we could beeline and like across the land.
Sorry, Joe.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's those kind of basics that I need is the supplies, where to drop the supplies, like who to listen to when the comms are going mental.
As my calculations reg is die bo by die kasteel.
Dis 'n formatoria.
We're just going as the crow flies.
Wat ek steel vir 'n leer. Ek weet nie, maar ek is die enigste ou wat so gebrand is.
The quadrant next to the
familie
castle,
van
right?
Caster Semenya.
Ek is die onfiksie en ek is altyd agter.
That leader is on the map.
Okay, guys, not to hurry you, but you have got 8 minutes left.
Julle weet Prof gaan come with some other fucking trick again now or something. I'm just sensing it.
Ik trek van die fucking berg af.
I said, are you cool? Was en ek sien dit julle, ek was agter toes julle agter. Toe wonder ek maar net of julle right is.
Hey Alpha, jou lekker ding.
Hey, hoe lyk dit?
Goed hier, maat.
Okay.
Let's go boykies, let's go.
Dis amper daar.
Mense op die dak, boys. Stop het alleen op ons skiet nie. You never know.
Dit kan dalk admins wees.
So beteken ons kan hulle skiet.
No, they shouldn't shoot because this is training.
Nie vir my gun gee en sê ek mag nie skiet nie, man. Sien, wat het ek gesê?
No firing back, no shooting me.
Fucking cheater.
If you guys are gonna try and shoot me, I will shoot you. Run. This is what it sounds like. Line up by the healer.
Lekker boykies, lekker. Ja, het is moeilijk om so te hardloop en jy volk net nog babbelaars.
As jy nie so baie black labels gedrink het restaurant en so nie babbelaars gehad.
Maar is allemaal lekker.
Ja, is al fucking oorlogberg.
Oh, that's even worse. Nou wag ons vir Proffie. Kom Proffie.
Squad, go over there.
Nie vir my sê wat om te doen nie. Fucking robot.
There, look.
Ah, jy laat almal gekyk.
Squad, suppressive fire.
Ja, om hierdie te kry, ek weet nie of julle almal weet nie, as jy op PlayStation is, ek sien meeste van jou PlayStation is L1 en regs op die D-pad. Dan gee jy 'n klomp instruksies. En op die salier is obviously die ander kant.
Look.
Alright guys, I think everybody's at the helo.
Over there.
Everybody at the helo. There we go. Huddle up here. Come in, come to me. By the gate. Come.
You guys can be happy I was not allowed to shoot you.
Whoever shot me, I never said that you guys may return fire. What were you supposed to do with your weapons at all time? Holster. Okay. Alright guys, we're gonna have a little Q&A. Okay, sweet, simple, short. What have you learned today? I just want short answer.
Supplies is key to the start of every game session. You have to get to supplies as soon as possible. Leave your clothing. Okay. Use your current loadout, your default loadout. Push as far as you can. Get in good positions, just for in case and there is enemy teams in your area as well. Navigation.
Ja. Jy het 100% vlot. Ja, ek sien jy het geluister in klas vandag. Okay, guys.
Ja, met se babbelas.
Ek dink hy het alles neergeskryf.
Okay. Alright, guys.
Shut up, Daniel.
We got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes left. Just it's questions from you guys that we can answer that you want to know. Any question?
Over there.
Everyone clean? No questions, no comments, no queries?
No questions?
All good.
Nope. No questions about anything. Doesn't necessarily have to be what we covered today. It could be anything.
Yeah, we're gonna be we're gonna try a bit more advanced each time with the guys, you know, like.
Yeah, I agree. Something more advanced. You should write all these names down, and whoever wasn't here today doesn't get to go to the advanced course.
Okay, do me a favor before we go. I want you to stand in a line. Make it 2 lines.
Just before we do that, just before we do that, I just want to just check with you guys. Were you guys pretty stoked with this training?
Yeah.
Were you happy with it? Okay, because if we're going to do maybe a little bit of an advanced training, I just want to know that you guys would be keen to do it so that I can just push it forward with the rest of the admin guys. So if I can have an affirmative with that, then it'll be easier for us to actually put a more advanced training together. So would you guys...
I was actually thinking, why don't we do such thing like this every 3rd week maybe?
Okay, we can definitely look at that. All right. Okay, cool.
Fly.
All yours.
I just want to tell you, next month I start working in, I do work shifts, so there might be Saturdays that I'm not available. The same with Pablo as Wolf, because the thing is we do work 12-hour shifts. And
unfortunately, in the public sector.
But we will liaise with each other. We will liaise dates and stuff. So
yeah, that's no problem. I mean, there are other experienced guys on the server as well. You could possibly think about leading in a more advanced training session. But I just want to know that you guys will all be keen for another one at some point.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, so everybody's happy?
Yes, sir.
Ek dink met die nuwe update gaan die instructors eers moet training kry met die mortar training.
Okay, do me a favor. 4 lines standing, 4 line kneeling, and 1 laying in front, guys. Come on, straight line, guys. Straight lines. Die een kan lê. 4 agter wat staan, 4 wat kniel voor hulle. Ja, dis hoekom gister se peloton so in sy moer is 'n reguit lyn. Okay. Okay, kom, Nigel. Plotman langsaan hom. Nee, nie agter hom nie, langs mekaar, langs mekaar. Okay. Just stand.
Yeah.
A straight line. Here,
guys, I think we should have started with this as the basics.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay, let me show you.
Man, wat is die rigting van die lyn? Niemand
Ek weet nie, kyk hoe teen wat se hemel staan. Maar jy fucking moan.
Everybody left of me. That's kneeling left of me.
3 kneeling next to Alpha. 3 kneeling next to Alpha. On his shoulder.
So a line on me. Go to my left, engineer.
Okay. Jimmy, look in front of you. Jimmy, los achter staan by daar.
Jimmy?
Okay. Alright, guys.
Klein bietjie vorentoe.
Okay, Gorilla, come forward.
Ons een rukkie.
Call staan.
Laat die een langs jou net so bietjie vorentoe.
And Gorilla, just stand for me.
Jimmy, little bit forward.
Okay.
Just line up with Triller.
Okay, guys. Okay, look.
Dolph, you too, yeah.
On the sides of him. Is everybody in? Okay, just hold it.
Then we all shoot at the same time.
Okay, I just want to do this.
Now you're going advanced, man. You're going advanced.
Okay, so everybody right? Okay, I just want to do this. Get down. Zoom a bit in. Okay, come on. Okay, we just stand like this. I'm just going to do this. And then, alright, and I just want to remove this eye and... Gerard, dan moet je draaien.
Sorry.
Okay, guys. Alright, everybody, you guys are dismissed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Dankie bro.
Okay, guys. Let's see you on the front lines.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go back to conflict.
Any map you guys prefer to have?
Any maps you guys prefer?
That's not the one where we have to use fucking command trucks. That fucking sucks.
Okay,
The Holland.
So not the Holland.